So, guys, as we're about to start now, is there anything that specifically you want us to look at? Is there anything that you maybe didn't understand well and you want us to go through? Hi, guys, are you all there with me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so I was asking you if is there anything that you would like us to go through regarding Euclidean geometry that you have been doing since last month?
On my side, sir, no.
Oh, okay.
So,
What about others? Are you guys okay?
same here, sir.
Yes,
Are you
sir,
sure that
me
you're
too.
okay? Okay, then let me just check something that I can ask you questions on. If you are okay with Euclidean, let me just do this. I'm just checking something for you guys. What can we do? Okay, I could maybe have this thing here. All right, let me just share my screen. Can you all see my screen outside, guys?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Let me try to do this. I don't know what's happening. What are you now seeing? Is there anything that is appearing that side? Even now, there's nothing that side.
I can see now, sir.
Oh, all right, all right. Can you all see, guys, or is only here who can see?
I can see it, sir.
Oh, all right, thank you. So, guys, I would love us if we can just go back just for some revision. I would love us to do exercise 1, number E here. This one here, this one. Is there anyone of you guys who can give some idea of how we can approach this problem? Anyone who is confident enough to give us some techniques? Number E, this one here. This one. Are you guys still thinking maybe that side? Why you are this quiet? Or what's happening? Can you all hear me?
So we still thinking.
Oh, all right. No, it's fine then. You can have your time to think. Then I'll just appear again as for a past and see how far you are. ABC is a parallelogram. We can see that ABC is a parallelogram. ABCD, I mean, is a palm, and the triangle ABE ABE is an equilateral triangle. Okay, that's important. That information is very important. We've got triangle DEC. Okay, it's an isosceles triangle. This information is very, very important. Okay. And then show that AE is perpendicular to ED. Okay. And then number 2 is saying show that ED bisects D. Okay. This is good. Okay, guys, it's 19:15 on my clock. This side. Are you winning that side? Hi, guys. Are you still there with me? Where are my friends now? Are you guys still there?
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know if it's correct, but
Okay. But you're thinking of something, right?
yes.
Oh,
Will
okay. We are all ears. You can
will
share
it
how you have on your mind.
will it make sense if I say A1
Okay.
equal to E2 and
Is
it's vertical opposite? And
A1
then
and you mean A1 and E2 here, these angles?
yes, like A1 and then
Oh,
E2.
sorry. A1 is this one and
Yes,
E2, these ones.
yes, sir.
And you are saying angle?
I'm saying it's
I mean, your reasoning?
vertical opposite. I don't know between vertical and alternate angle. No, it's vertical
Oh,
opposite.
okay. Let me just correct you. But I see what you were trying to say. Good try though. So, okay, you looked at that Z. You saw something like this, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. So remember, I emphasized this, that this reasoning for maths is fun technique. This one for maths is fun. Only applies if there exist some parallel lines. So if some angles form some F shape with some lines, or they form U or this Z shape. Only if they are parallel, that's when you can apply the reasoning alternate, co-interior, and corresponding angles. I'm not sure if this makes sense.
Yes, sir, it does.
So now when you go to your Z, this is the Z. This is what you picked up as your Z. This part here. So these lines are not parallel at all. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So now let's just save some time. Let me just quickly go through this problem. So we were given that ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, you need to know those properties of a palm. Then the properties of a palm is that opposite sides of a palm are equal. That will give us these sides are equal, these sides are equal. Okay, that's the first property. Second property is that opposite sides of a palm are parallel. Therefore, this side is parallel to that one, and this one is parallel to that one. That's the other property. And then the other property is that opposite angles of a palm are equal. Therefore, this angle will be equal to that angle. And then now this angle will be equal to that angle. Does this part that I've explained so far make sense to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
okay. Okay, thank you guys for the feedback. Okay, now after making those analysis of that parallelogram, continue with your statement that now we are given that triangle ABE is an equilateral triangle. We know that equilateral triangle is this triangle with all equal sides and all equal angles, and these angles will all be 60, 60, 60. This will be 60, this will be 60, this will be 60. They all will be 60 and they will add up to 280 degrees. Therefore, now, okay, you can just quickly go to your triangle there in your palm. That, okay, this triangle consists of all angles as 60 degrees, all of them. That angle is 60. Now this angle is 60 as well. And this angle here is 60 degrees. Okay, now because angle B is 60 degrees and the angle D there is opposite angle, is an angle that is opposite that angle B. Therefore, this implies that this angle D here will be 60 degrees. Okay, we said this line and this line are parallel. Therefore, angle D and angle C form co-interior angles. AD is parallel to BC. If that angle D is 60 degrees, angle C will be 180 degrees minus 60. Therefore, I'll be left with 120 here. Okay, 120 degrees. Does it make sense up to so far, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Then let me then erase this. Keep in mind those angles that we highlighted, guys. I'm just creating some space here for me to write. Okay, if this is 120 degrees, then go into this statement that triangle now DEC is an isosceles triangle. This is the EC. Therefore, we know that an isosceles triangle is the triangle of this shape. This is an isosceles triangle where these sides, these two sides, are equal. And if those sides are equal, that implies that these two angles are equal. My reason being angles opposite equal sides or based off an isosceles triangle. Okay. Then now, if we already have this angle here at C, you can say, okay, that angle there, let that angle be X. And this angle will be X as well because those two angles are equal. Therefore, now to calculate for that unknown X, you can simply say X plus 120. They will all give me 180 degrees. My reasoning, because remember in Euclidean geometry, you put statement, you accompany that statement with some reasoning. So the reason for this statement is going to be all interior angles of a triangle. Now this will give me 2x is equal to 180 degrees minus 120. That is going to give me 60 degrees. I divide by 2. Therefore, my x is now 30 degrees. Okay, now I can conclude by saying that angle D2 there is 30 degrees, and this angle E3 here is 30 degrees. Does it make sense to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, we said this angle and this angle and that angle, they are all 60s because of that triangle ABE is an equilateral triangle. Therefore, now we have this angle here and we have this angle here. Now let's try to find this angle. And then if we got this angle as 90 degrees, we have proved that AE is perpendicular to ED. Okay, let's try now to find that angle. Because they are all angles on a straight line, we can just say angle E1 plus E2, or it's an angle, plus E3. Okay, even these ones gives us 180 degrees, reason being angles on a straight line. Then my E1 is 60 degrees plus E2 is the one that we are looking for. Okay, E3 we said is 30 degrees minus 180 degrees. Then 60 and 30 will give me 90 degrees plus E2 is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, E2 will give me 180 degrees minus 90. Okay, indeed, I get 90 degrees. Therefore, I now have proved that EAE is perpendicular to ED because that angle E2 there is 90 degrees. Does it make sense to everyone, guys?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. But I hear feedback, I think, from 1 or 2 people. What about others? Are you guys okay with that explanation I've made?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, guys. Then let's continue to the next question. Number 2 there. What's now happening? What's happening there? Hi, Mangali. So can you just please close your mic? It's somehow disturbing me this side. Thank you. And then let me go back to work. All right. Then number 2 is requiring us to show that ED bisects angle D. So this is ED bisects ED. Do you guys still remember the meaning of the term bisect? What does the term bisect mean?
So does it mean that like it cuts through? Does it cut through something?
Oh, yes, I can say this is 70% correct because yes, it does cut through something. But then what happens after it cuts through that thing?
So does it mean like it cuts through something and makes the two parts equal?
Oh, yes, 100% correct. Yes. If now we have to show that ED bisects angle D, it means that we have to show that ED cuts angle D into 2 equal parts. Okay, so now we have to show that this angle here, angle D1 is equal to this other angle here, angle D2. So is there any one of you guys who can give us some idea of how we can tackle this problem?
Sir, can you please repeat
Using,
your question?
sorry?
Can you please repeat your question?
Oh, okay. I was reading this question that is requiring us to show that ED bisects angle D. And then I asked you guys if you still remember the meaning of the term bisect. Okay, one of you guys answered that it means that ED cuts through something or cuts through D. And then I said, okay, that's correct, but incomplete. And then someone completed the statement saying ED bisects D means that ED cuts D into two equal parts. So that's the question. And then I emphasized saying that if we want to do that, okay, you want to show that this line here, ED, cuts D into two equal angles. Therefore, we want to show that D1 is equal to angle D2. That's what we want to show. And then I asked if there is anyone in the room who can share some idea or who can tell us how we can approach this problem. Using that information that we are given. What do you guys think? Do you guys have some idea? Okay, to save time, guys, this is how you can approach this problem. We already know that this angle there is 30 degrees. Do you guys agree to that? That angle D2 is 30 degrees.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So now we also have to show that that other angle D1 is 30 degrees. So this is what we can do. Okay. We know this angle. Do you guys still remember what the size of this angle C there is?
Sir, is it 30 degrees as well?
No, angle C. This one here. The red angle there.
So wasn't it 120 degrees?
Yes, it was 120 degrees. Now let me come to this angle A, whole A. Do you guys agree when I say to you that angle will also be 120 degrees?
Yes, sir.
Reason being,
Is it like angles in palm? Like opposite angles in a palm are equal.
oh yes, that's what I wanted to hear. Opposite angles of a palm are equal. Then now, using this information, ABE, ABE is an equilateral triangle. This angle, we said that implies that these all angles will be 60, 60, 60, 60, right? So do you agree, guys, when I say to you now, this angle A2 here, this one here, will be 60 degrees. That green angle there. Do you guys agree when I say that angle A2 there is 60 degrees?
No.
You disagree?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because thing isn't A2 30.
Sorry?
Isn't A2 30? I mean D2. Isn't D2 that?
Yes, D2 is 30 degrees, and then A2, I was talking about this one, A2 here, that is 60 degrees. The reason why I say that is because angle A as a whole, we agreed that is 120 degrees. Okay. We also agreed that if angle ABE is an equilateral triangle, interior angles of that triangle will all be 60, 60, 60, 60. So if this angle A1 there is 60 degrees, then we can say A2 is A as a whole minus A1, then we get our A2. So we said the angle A as a whole is 120 minus A1, which is 60. Doesn't that give us 60 degrees?
Oh, I thought you were talking about D2, sir. Sorry.
Oh, no. Say, I was talking about A2. So now you get it that now this angle here will be 60 degrees.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, thank you. And then on number one, we have proved that this is perpendicular to that, therefore angle E2 will be 90 degrees. Therefore, to get this angle D1 there, you can just use interior angles of a triangle. D1 is equal to 180 degrees minus this 60 here minus this 90, and then you will simply get your 30 degrees here. Therefore, you have proved that as line ED bisects the angle D. Then you are done just like that. Does it make sense to everyone, guys?
Yes, sir.
Are you
Yes,
all
sir.
sure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, guys. Then let me also go back to number B there in exercise 1 to just emphasize this technique of fun thing where we use alternate angles, corresponding angles, and co-interior angles. So let's just do this question, guys. So now they are saying we are given that in the triangle ABC, that's a triangle that you're talking about. EF is parallel to BC. EF is parallel to BC, that's what we're having. Okay, and BA is produced to D. Now calculate A and hence show that AE is equal to AF. Okay, and calculate with reasons the value of B, C, D, and E. So before we can approach those problems, guys, let me just emphasize this. For this technique, this is fun technique to use this reasoning, okay, for corresponding, for co-interior, and also for alternate angles. You only apply this reasoning, guys, only if there exist some parallel lines in your diagram. If there are no parallel lines, you don't even have to bother yourself using this technique. You only apply this if there exist some parallel lines. So yes, in this diagram, there exist these parallel lines because we are given that EF is parallel to BC. Okay, cool. Now you know that you only apply these techniques if there exist some parallel lines. With your reasonings, let's say now you found that this is my A, angle A there, and let's say this is B, 1 and 2. Now you will be having some angle A is equal to angle B2. Your reasoning is incomplete if you say angle A is equal to angle B2, reasoning being corresponding angles. That is incomplete. In order for it to be complete, you need to say corresponding angles, then you state your parallel lines that now AC is parallel to BD. Then that's a complete reasoning. Corresponding angles, AC is parallel to BD. Okay. With cointerior as well. Say cointerior if you've got your lines AB and CD, cointerior angles, then you continue with your statement. AB is parallel to CD. Same applies with alternate angles. If there exists A, B, C, D, alternate angles, why AB? Because it's parallel to CD. Does it make sense to you guys? Does what I've just explained make sense to you guys?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, guys. Then can we just please use this message fun technique to approach those problems in number B, given this information here? Is there anyone who can tell us what they think? With number 1 in B, calculate A and hence show that AE is equal to AF. Are you guys winning that side? We've got this angle here as 5A minus 40 degrees, this as B, that as 2A, this as 80, this as D, this as E, this as C. For now, we just have to calculate the value of A, and then now we use that value of A to show that AE is equal to AF. Are you guys thinking of something that can help us tackle this question? I believe maybe the question might be a little bit tricky to you guys. Let me just dive into it and do it for you. Are you guys still there with me so that I can just do it?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Wait, sir,
all right. All right. Sorry?
quickly, I'm almost done. Can I really finish this? I think.
Okay. Then let me just wait a little bit and give you some chance to share what you have in that site. You will let me know then if you are done.
So, sir, I didn't do the
Yes,
whole
sir.
thing. I just did to
Sorry?
calculate. I didn't do the whole thing. I just did to calculate for A for now, right? So,
Okay.
but I also don't know if I'm right. I think I might be wrong, right? But I said that, what you call it, isn't it two interior angles of a triangle is equal to to one exterior angle, right? So
Okay. You used, didn't you go for this property that this angle is equal to this plus this?
yeah, I use that.
Oh, okay. That's a correct approach for this question.
So then it's 80 plus 2a equals 5a minus 40.
Oh yes, that's 100% correct. So you are saying 80 plus 2a, that will give us a 5a minus 40.
Mm,
Oh, okay, and then you solve for a here.
yeah, so you swap the 2a and the 40.
And
So
and the so you collected the like terms, the a on the left hand side, the constant on the right hand side, right?
yes.
Oh, okay, then let's see what you can have. We had 3a is equal to 40 and 80, that will give me minus 120 degrees. And then what did you get for a?
40.
Oh, okay, I agree. I totally agree. This is 100% correct. And then now, did you continue to show that AE is equal to AF?
No, I didn't
We saying
because I thought it was
the
gonna
value.
waste time.
Sorry?
I didn't because I thought I was gonna waste time with you having to wait for me to finish. So I just did a
Oh,
calculator for A.
oh, oh, okay, okay. This is 100% correct. Say thank you for the try. Now, what do you think you can do to prove that AE is equal to AF?
So I guess calculate what the angles actually are for angle E. So it's going to be 2 times 40, which becomes
It's
80,
80.
right?
Oh, yeah. That's 100% correct. That angle there is 2 times A. Our A is 40, 2 times 40. That simply gives us 80. Therefore, now we have 80 here. We have got 80 here. That implies that this triangle AEF is an isosceles triangle. Therefore, a side AE will be equal to the side AF. Those are the sides opposite equal angles. Then you are done, just like that. 100% correct. So thank you for the try. Does it make sense to everyone, guys? Is there anyone who didn't understand how he did this question? These guys are quiet. Are they even still here? Oh, these guys are still here. Does it make sense to all of you guys? Or you
Yes,
need
sir.
some explanation? Are you guys sure?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right, guys. Thank you for the feedback. Let's then continue with others. So number 2 is requiring us to calculate with reasons the value of B, C, D, and E. This is what we are required to calculate, this B, C, the D, and E here. So is there anyone who can give us some approach to these problems? No, these ones are not even that hectic, guys. Anyone, guys? Yes.
Can we find B using angle on a straight line?
This, do you mean this straight line?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, absolutely correct. That's a good approach. Now, what do you think? What's on your mind?
So we can use angles on a straight line.
Okay, how?
So you're gonna say like 5a minus 40 plus b is equals to
5a
180.
minus 40 plus b is equal to 180. Okay.
And then you're gonna substitute a with the 40 that we found in the first question.
Okay, and please, guys, on your paper, on your test, or on your classwork, when you put this statement, because of my space here, just continue with the reasoning on this, just on this line, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Then you were saying, I now substitute. Okay. And then minus 40 plus b is equal to 180 degrees. And then this is going to give me 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 4 is 20 minus 40 degrees plus b is equal to 180 degrees. Okay. And then 200 minus 40 is 160 degrees plus b is equal to 180 degrees. B is equal to 180 degrees minus 160. That gives me 20 degrees. Do you agree to my working?
Yes, sir.
Is this what you were saying?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, thank you, ma'am. This is 100% correct. And then now we found the value of A and we found the value of B. We said the value of A is 40. The value of B, it's what we found. So it's 20 degrees. Okay. And then now we can continue to the next part, the value of C. The value of this C, then I can just continue with this. They form this F shape with that other one. Therefore, this angle here will be equal to that angle. Then we're going to just say this angle C is equal to that angle there at 2A. That 2A was 2 times 40 was 80. Okay, therefore this angle C will be 80 degrees. Then you state your reason. They form that F. You can just say corresponding angles are equal. Then you state your parallel lines that EF is parallel to BC. Then you are done with your angle C. Does it make sense to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you guys. Just please don't forget this reasoning of corresponding angles, alternate angles, and co-interior angles. You also state your parallel lines. Otherwise, okay, thank you guys for that. Then let's go for D. We found C. We found C there. We said C is 80. Now, anyone who can share on how we can do that D and E.
So for D country, you say angles on a straight line, basically. So it's 80 plus D equals 180.
Oh, yes, that's 100% correct. Therefore, your D will simply be 100 degrees. That's 100% correct. Thank you, sir, for that. 100 degrees. And then the last one now is E. Now, what can we do to calculate that angle? E there at C, at the angle C. The last one, guys, that's letter E. The angle C there. This one. Anyone who can give that a try?
So can you use co-interior angles?
Oh, yes. How?
E plus E, sir.
D plus E, right?
Yes, sir.
You are saying D plus E. D
It's equal
plus
to 90.
is equal to 180 degrees.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, then now I just want to hear your reasoning.
Co-interior angles, and then the parallel lines, EF is parallel to BC.
Oh, yeah, 100% correct. And then we found that D as 100 degrees plus E is equal to 180 degrees. Then our E now, I simply get 80 degrees. Or then the other way that this is 100% correct, then you also can go for this triangle and go for this interior angles of the triangle. You will still get the same answer. Or you can go for, let me think, this F here, then that's a corresponding angles, you state your parallel line. Otherwise, yes, that was a good approach, ma'am. Thank you. Is there any question, guys, regarding what we just did in tonight's lesson? Or you guys are okay with everything that we just did?
Yes, sir.
Is that a yes to yes, we are okay? Or yes, there is a question?
We're okay, sir.
Oh, all right. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys, for being with me tonight. I will then see you on the next lesson. Just have a good night and the rest of the weekend.